Happy International Women's Day, folks! I'd like to give a shout out to all the wonderful, predominantly non-feminist women that I have the fortune to know, or whose work I have the fortune to know. There's too many to list, but I hope most of them know who they are. I hear that in Poland, the tradition is to give your favourite women flowers today, and I think that's a very sweet tradition, so I've started tweeting some out already and encourage you to do so too. I don't have a problem with International Women's Day in theory, but in practice, I find that certainly here in the UK, it's a day brimming with misinformation and propaganda. So let's set some things straight. We do not live in a patriarchal system. There is no glass ceiling for women. Women are paid the same as men for equal work. We don't live in a rape culture. This is not Laura Bates's misogynation. Women in the UK are liberated and privileged in many ways, to the extent that for equality it might well be prudent to take a step down in some areas. Feminists need to get it through their thick skulls that women won't benefit from female, or more accurately, feminist supremacy. We don't benefit from their overrepresentation in key areas now. In a system of feminist supremacy, the rights and well-being of men and boys and some women and girls are neglected to the detriment of our entire society. You can't poison half a well. Sky have just published a study. They found that feminists account for 34% of the population. I prefer to take my data from the Fawcett Society's 2016 study, which found that actually only 7% of our population identifies as feminist. Not just because I prefer the result, but because the sample was larger and more representative. Either way, feminists are a minority, but through their overrepresentation in areas such as politics, the legal system, the media and education, they are infringing on the rights and wishes of everybody else who make up the non-feminist sector. It's time that feminists shut up and listened and made space for the rest of society. Happy International Women's Day, and no more sex war.